So this is what it's come down to. Yet another phoned-in effort from Marvel Studios. Before I get started, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button, and please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
It's almost hard to believe that the same company who captured people's imagination with the ambitious concept of a shared cinematic universe, which was an unthinkable achievement once upon a time, are now making second-rate TV shows that look like they were thrown together in just a couple of days.
Put some effort into it!
The attention to detail is gone, the artistic integrity was never really there, and what we are left with is what looks to be yet another forgettable show. With a trailer that's so bad that it makes you wonder if Marvel Studios understands the purpose of a trailer in the first place. Call me old school, but a trailer is supposed to get people interested in the story that you are trying to tell.
That makes sense.
And based on the reactions to this trailer, I've seen more people going in the opposite direction, where even die-hard MCU fans are starting to question what is being presented to them as content. I never thought I would see the day, honestly, but here we are. I came across this tweet from someone who is clearly still very invested in this universe. This person said, quote, "They better fix the CGI or they better delay the show. 3 months before release, you put specific chosen shots to make people hype. Still will watch, but I feel bad for the VFX workers needing to rush everything lately."
What the hell am I looking at? When does this happen in the movie?
Now to me that is a very genuine and honest reaction to what we are all seeing. This guy is clearly a dedicated fan, he says he's still going to watch, but you can feel the disappointment in his tweet. He is clearly not satisfied with the quality that we are currently being given with this show specifically. And based on what I've seen, he has every right to feel that way.
This is whack! I can't get jiggy with this shit!
This is an MCU fan coming to the realization of what I've been saying for a long time now. Because this consistent terrible CGI is sending a message to me. Either one, they do not care enough to make it better, or two, they are not allowing the people who work on this CGI the proper amount of time to do what they have to do, or to do the best they can do, which pretty much sums up the entire MCU in its current state.
That's right, it stinks!
The shows and movies being produced by Marvel Studios right now feel very uninspired and frankly rushed. So much so that we have people who have dedicated themselves to this franchise and consider themselves die-hard fans, questioning the efforts of those involved with making these shows. And do you know how someone responded to this very honest reaction that this person was giving? "It's a show, bro, it ain't that serious."
Fuck me, right?
So because this person has standards, we're going to make a mockery of him on a public platform. Because God forbid we question the efforts of Lord Feige and Disney. God forbid you want something better for the characters you know and love. It's not that serious. Why do you care? We don't care. Just shut up and take whatever we give you. This right here is the very reason why we can't have nice things anymore. Because people are either too chicken shit or too brainwashed to speak up about anything. They just see She-Hulk and Frogman in the MCU now, and that's enough for them.
Whoopie fucking do. Hey, I'm impressed.
I guess it doesn't matter to them that the trailer that's supposed to promote their first appearance in the MCU makes them look like absolute shit. And here's the question, is this MCU fan who has some level of standards considered a grifter? Is he just bashing this show for the clicks? No, he's expressing his desire for a better adaptation. And the corporate apologists are coming out against him to defend Marvel Studios. Fuck him, right? What does he know? He's only been a fan for probably 10 plus years.
You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
This is why we get shows like She-Hulk on a consistent basis from Marvel Studios. Yes, I know this is just a trailer, but does anyone truly believe that this trailer is showcasing Marvel Studios' best efforts? She-Hulk was historically created by Marvel Comics as a way to preemptively gain the rights to a female version of the Hulk before the TV show did it before them.
No shit.
But interestingly enough, She-Hulk managed to carve out her own legacy in the comics through talented writers of the past. She became her own character and stepped out from the shadows of the Incredible Hulk. And this Disney Plus TV series looks like it's setting the character back about 50 years. All that work to make her who she is undone by the half-assed efforts of Marvel Studios and Disney.
That's a huge bitch!
But I'm the one who hates female characters. No, I just hate when female characters are treated like dog shit, and used as nothing more than a cultural chess piece to make Disney look more virtuous than they actually are. They don't give a flying fuck about the character of She-Hulk. This is a power play by them. They are using the character of She-Hulk to make the Twitter crowd think that they actually give a shit about representation as much as they say they do. It's phony, it's forced, and it's disingenuous per usual. And if you don't believe me, just look at the quality of the content in this trailer.
Man, I'm tired of being right.
Not to mention the MCU has completely mishandled and underutilized the Incredible Hulk himself. So what proof do you have that they will actually do the character of She-Hulk any kind of justice? If you are convinced of that based on this trailer, then society is in bigger trouble creatively than I originally thought. This is a Disney Plus show that looks like CW quality. Raise your fucking standards. How Mark Ruffalo agreed to be a part of this, I'll never understand, but he was probably paid a shit ton of money.
Show me the money.
And yes, useless, nerdy Hulk does make an appearance in this trailer, and they finally do him justice by making him run away from She-Hulk in fear. Nice to know they're trying to fix that Hulk problem. We all know that Hulk only exists in this show to build her up anyway. Oh, and let's not forget, the trailer doesn't conclude until we get to see She-Hulk on a dating app, and carrying her date like a baby into the bedroom.
Why?
Boy, do they really know how to get my attention when they're making a comic book story. This show already looks like complete and utter garbage, and I can't for the life of me understand why anyone would defend it. Who is this show being made for? Is it a comedy? Am I meant to take it seriously? Does it really matter? I don't really know, but all I do know is that I'm going to thoroughly enjoy ripping this piece of shit to shreds. If for no other reason, it's because people need to hear the truth. And the last thing we need is another opinion on YouTube that makes excuses for mediocrity. I am not that person, I will never be that person, so get used to it because I'm not going anywhere.
Y'all be cool. Nah.